channel. So this video I'm going to be giving you some tips and tricks to not let your foundation cake or go cakey, or how to keep your foundation from caking, whatever you googled. For starters, the best thing that you can do is, if you are having problems with your foundation caking, exfoliate. Exfoliating works really well to remove some dead skin and just make sure that you've got a nice base to apply makeup to. Make sure it applies evenly and that nothing sticks to one particular area. Number 2, moisturize.
Moisturize me, moisturize me.
I know if you've got oily skin, you might not want to moisturize. You might say, nope, that's not for me. But there are some wonderful moisturizers out there for oily skin. When you moisturize, whether it be with a lotion, an oil, whatever you use to moisturize before you do your makeup, not your nighttime routine of a heavy, thick moisturizer, it ensures that your skin is very nice and plump. It'll absorb whatever cream or whatever product that you apply. If you still got a couple dry areas on your skin, applying a moisturizer before you put on your foundation will very much ensure that that dry patch does not become visibly cakey throughout the day because of lack of moisture. Number 3, use a primer. If your foundation cakes up in areas that you have problems with pores or things like that, definitely use a primer because it will make sure that the foundation doesn't settle into your skin. Instead, it will sit kind of on top of that primer. Where the primer has set into your skin, the foundation doesn't have room to go in there and mess around with stuff and get everything uneven. A primer can even out your skin texture, your skin tone, your skin type, pretty much anything if you're having problems in certain areas, and that will allow the foundation to settle evenly all over the skin where it needs to. So in areas that your foundation is clumping, your foundation is heavily sticking to those areas. Whereas if you applied a nice primer to that area, it should glide over more evenly and apply evenly to that area as it does the rest of your face. Number 4, make sure that you're not kind of layering products as far as liquid, powder, liquid, anything like that, except for setting spray. I know, and the whole baking thing has gotten to this thing where, oh, but you're using a damp sponge with the powder. But what I'm saying is kind of, maybe if you made a mistake, instead of just kind of wiping that area away and going back in with foundation where you've already powdered and everything, remove your whole makeup and do it again, or just make sure that you're removing your makeup properly, because there can be leftover makeup still on your skin, and when you go to apply new makeup, it kind of sticks to those other areas a little bit more and packs on those areas because there's still foundation on it. That's where exfoliating comes in handy. Number 5, when it comes to powdering your face, the whole baking thing has become like a massive trend, but you can also still apply your powder with a powder brush. Now with baking, it can really stick to certain areas of your face, so if you know that you get dry patches in areas and you know that it cakes up in those areas, resist baking there. But if you still want to set your foundation, maybe go in with the powder brush and just dust it over instead of packing the product onto your skin. Number 6, if you have tried all that and you still have clumps of foundation, it's still getting cakey, it's not doing right, change your foundation. If you have used this foundation all your life and you've never had this problem until now, your skin type might have changed. Or if you used it once 3 years ago and are trying it out again, your skin type might have changed. Some foundations will work for you for all your life, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't do right on you anymore. Just try switching your foundation, switching it up a little bit. Number 7, make sure that your foundation is for your skin type. So for me, the Milani foundation is very matte, very thick, and when I apply that to my face, it cakes up super bad. No matter what I do, no matter how lightly I blend it out, no matter if I'm not building my foundation for more coverage, it still cakes up tremendously. But on the other hand, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, I can layer it up as much as possible and it's not gonna cake up on me. It's more of a dewy finish. It goes with my skin type better than the Milani one. I love the Milani's coverage, but it just cakes up on me no matter what I try to do. So while some people can use the Milani one and it not cake up on them, some people can't. It's just how it is. So just try you a different foundation and make sure that you're using one for your skin type. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much all I've got to say. I'm sure there's more I'm sure I'll probably think of some more, and if I do, I'll leave it in the description down below. But those are a couple tricks that I have learned for myself as far as making sure that my foundation doesn't go cakey and that sort of thing. So if you like the video, give me a big old thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you just so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day, and God bless. One more thing, I know I am a big drugstore foundation person. I will 100% recommend products from the drugstore. Like, I am not above that. I love the drugstore. I even love going to Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and using those products. Like, I love those. But there are some drugstore foundations that no matter what you do with them, they are not going to look good on your skin. So if you're using a really cheap foundation, I know the LA Colors one, it's very hard to work with. It can be done, but for somebody who's not really into the artistry part and just wants to look good, those foundations probably are not the best to work with. Yep, that's all I gotta say.